Path to a potential sports complex in the city of Odessa continued tonight as the Parks and Rec Department hosted members of the community to further explain the process. Synergy Sports is currently performing a feasibility study that will be used to determine whether or not a sports complex could work. Tyler Dupnick was at the presentation tonight. And Tyler, what's the timeline for all of this here?
Yeah, Alex, it's really just the beginning of the process, but it's an important opening step for sure. The survey participation has been great so far, and that is helpful as the Parks and Rec Department and Synergy Sports work to put together an initial plan later this month that will be followed by discussion to determine a final package.
We've got to make a positive difference in Odessa and have something for our future, and having such a facility is a great investment in the future of this community.
Odessans gathered Wednesday night to hear a presentation from Synergy Sports on how the process for a potential sports complex is going and to give more of their input. Glenda Ash was born and raised in Odessa, and as she supports two boys who play hockey, additional travel away from town is a necessity. A sports complex would make ice more accessible while also enriching the community through sports tourism and the benefits it brings.
And I think it's very promising for the kids to engage them in their activities and increase the revenue for the city and businesses. I think that would be great.
Jason Boudry is the owner of Synergy Sports, an experienced service that will listen to the community's wants and needs, but also use data to assess if Odessa can successfully build a sports complex and also sustain it.
But we want to know by the numbers, is the region able to support it in terms of population density, socioeconomics? Are they competing with too many other facilities? And so we want to know all of that information before we present any final report to City Council.
The feasibility study will be completed and presented to City Council on the 28th of March, and it will reveal the initial funding options, location, and development.
And that comes to the advisory board as well as to the City Council for making the priorities, and then we'll finally come up with one big package of what we're going to do. I think that's going to be a very interesting process also, because that's where we will have financing, funding, the amenities will be defined. We're going to have options for locations. That's where all the package will really take place.
Now, Patton told me that he encourages everyone to participate in the survey, which can be found on the Parks and Recreation Department website. If you want to learn more, a community meeting similar to this one tonight will be held again tomorrow night in the Nimitz Junior High School cafeteria. Alex.